Hello, my name's Taylor. Sparkle through it as I created an Instagram. So, I'm gonna try to film a YouTube video. Don't know how it's gonna go. Bear with me, it's my first time. We are going to be working on this canvas. It's called Cottage White by Craftibly. I'm loving it so far. We have Bella Art Day Nicole, trays. I'd love to tell you where I got my pins, but I don't know. This is the other one. It's from JimsHandMadePenShop on Etsy. Elizabeth Ward Storage. And my little trash can is from Bella Art Day Nicole as well. So, just gonna do a WIP, work in progress, get to know me. So, I've been diamond painting. I went to my sister-in-law's house for Thanksgiving, and she had some on her walls. And I was like, what is that? And she was like, it's diamond paintings. And I was like, I've seen those on Facebook or Amazon. And I've always wanted to try them, but I always thought they were for little kids or, you know, just not for me. Well, clearly I decided to try it, and I loved it. I bought some kits, pretty sure like everybody does. I went crazy on Amazon and bought just a bunch, really. And my husband was like, this is not okay, Taylor, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, and then I shortly was like, there has to be better ones. So I got on Facebook and joined all the groups. And I soon found Diamond Art Club. And I waited to place my first order because I was like, I don't know, they're so expensive. Well, let me just tell you, it's worth it. You get what you pay for. This is a Craftibly, and I like it. It's comparable to Diamond Art Club. I still probably prefer my Diamond Art Clubs just because of the selection they have. But Craftibly is licensed artwork, which I didn't know about at the beginning. Now I do. So now I will only buy licensed artwork. I will only buy poured glue. It's so important that the artists get paid for the work they do. If I was designing something, I wouldn't want a bunch of cheap knockoff sites getting credit for my work. And so I'm not ever going to show my Amazon kits. I had several. I've done several. But we've moved on to better things. And like other people in the community, I love all the accessories. Clearly. Pins are beautiful. I've got quite the collection over here. My trays, they're beautiful. I only use one tray at a time, but I still want every color. Bella Art Day Nicole are my favorites, although to be fair, they're the only ones I've tried, other than the ones that come with the kits. But I love them, so I don't see the need to buy more from other brands, although I'm sure there's other fantastic tray companies. And I'm not going to say I will never buy them, because let's face it, at some point I probably will. But for now, I'm happy with these, and I get to buy more kits. I've also been sick, so excuse the voice. I know, not a great time to start YouTube, but here we are. So, I am married. Been married for next month will be 8 years. yeah, 8 years. I am a mother to a 5-year-old. She will be 6 on Friday, the 25th. She's excited. She's a big girl, she told me. She doesn't need mom to do all the things anymore, apparently. She is amazing. We have 2 dogs. I have a lab, a silver lab named Duncan, and a Yorkie named Bella. Completely different sizes. I know everybody looks at me like I'm crazy because of their size difference. But as anybody with small and big dogs can tell you, the small dog definitely rolls over here. She is Little Miss Queen. She is my daughter's little sidekick, although she runs from her sometimes. She is my little lap dog. I've been wanting to start YouTube for a while. I was going to start one with my fountain pen hobby, but I don't really know what to say about fountain pens and diamond painting. I feel like I can just talk my way through and say whatever I want while I'm diamond painting. And while I'm messing with pens, I have to focus because I don't want to mess them up. In this, I have put the colors in the wrong spot so many times. It's fine. But, so I am a stay-at-home mom. And I have been because for the longest time, my husband was in the car business. And if you know anybody in the car business, you know the hours are absolutely insane. Well, then, shortly after having my daughter, he realized, or our daughter, I guess, he realized that he wanted to spend more time with her. So he left the car business and went to the RV business, financing, which he was doing the financing at the car business as well. But he went to RVs. And then last year, he started talking to his friend and they decided to start their own business of financing recreational vehicles to cut out the financing at the dealerships. So he quit his job and gets to spend a lot more time with us now, which is great. And my daughter absolutely loves having Daddy here all the time. I'm dumping this out, not putting my lid on. If you watch any of Bella Art and Nicole's videos, they say use the lid. So do as I say, not as I do. Use the lid. You don't have to go as slow. You don't have to be as careful. You won't spill drills. I am just not going to do that today. I usually do. That's a lie. I don't. I find that I don't have problems not using my lid, but it is a thing. So here we are. Like I said, I stay home. My daughter, I live in a small little, it's not really a country town anymore, but it used to be, in Texas, Midlothian. Nobody ever knows where that is. So if you do, yay. My daughter goes to school about 35-40 minutes away in Arlington. She goes to a private school there. And so I worked up until the point, I think I was 8 months pregnant. Yeah, I was right at 8 months pregnant. Maybe, yeah, right about 8 months when I quit my job. I was working for my dad as a body shop office manager. I just knew, me and my husband talked about it before ever even getting pregnant, that if we were to get pregnant, I was gonna be a stay-at-home mom because of the hours he worked. We did not want for her to not have either of us. And I was working, like I said, in the body shop, which is the car business. And so hours in the body shop are better. Not by much though. So we made the decision and chose what was right for our family. And I've absolutely loved it. I love being the one to get to do everything with her. We just didn't want her to not have both of us. So it was important to us for one of us to stay home. And as he made a significant amount more than me, it made more sense for him to be the one that continued working. But now that she's in school, I get to volunteer at her school as often as I can. Hated COVID because I couldn't go to her school. And I always said, if something happened financially and we couldn't afford to send her to that school, because like I said, it's a private school, so obviously we pay for that, then I was gonna homeschool her. Let me just tell you, nope. She will go to public school. I was not meant to be her teacher. And that is what COVID taught me. I thought, she's in preschool. What can it really be? Coloring? No, let me tell you. I was like, all teachers deserve a raise. That is the most exhausting job there is. And I'm sure there's other jobs out there as well. But wow. I had no idea that she did all that in a day. Insane. So, oh crap. Got it. Needless to say, the school sent out an email for the following school year last year and asked us if we wanted, for a survey on who wanted to do in-person classes again and who wanted to continue doing at-home learning. I was like, in-person classes all the way, please. I can't be her teacher. It's just not working out for us. So I was so thankful when they decided to let you choose. There was at home and in person. We obviously chose in person, and it was amazing. It was so nice to have a little bit of freedom again. For just a little bit. And honestly, it was hard at first because she was 3 when she started. She did 2 years of preschool because she just was not ready to move on to pre-K. So we did 2 years of preschool, and it was great. I mean, I was like any first-time parent sending their kid off to school. I was terrified, bawled my eyes out every day. But it was nice having that little bit of me time a day. And I really grew to like it. And yeah. See, I spilled one. That's why let me show you. That's why you use the lid, but put it on the right way. I never have this many problems, but I am because I'm on video. And you can just tap, slide your lid off, and no drills left. So, she loves her school. We love her school. I love that she's not just a number in the chair. I love that everybody knows me. If there's a problem, I get a phone call immediately. I actually got a phone call her first year there, and it said the school was calling, and I was like, oh no, what did she do? I'm going to beat her when she gets home. I'm kidding. But in my head, I was like, seriously, what did she do? So I answer. I'm like, hello. And they're like, Miss Lawrence? And I'm like, yes. Hi, I wanted to contact you about Ryan. I'm like, We just wanted to let you know that she's the first one in the ECC, Early Childhood Center, to be put on the kindness tree for the year. The kindness tree? My daughter? Are you sure you have the right Ryan? And of course they start laughing, and I'm like, no, I'm for real, y'all. My child is put on the kindness tree. What does she do? She is so kind to her friends. She always shares her toys. And I was just, oh my gosh, she is playing, y'all. She's pretty good. I told my husband, we got lucky. She is pretty good. But she definitely presses her limits. She is an only child. And she presses her limits. And everybody laughs because I always say it's her mouth that drives me crazy. And they're like, where do you think she gets it from? It's me. Y'all, she gets it from me. I already know. And it's okay. But I always tell my mom, it's going to be a miracle if we both make it to her 18th birthday. It will be a straight up miracle. Because the mouth and her sass is what I love and what drives me crazy about her. She is, if y'all got little girls, y'all know. She presses them buttons, all the buttons. And she knows when she's doing it, and I feel like she's like, boop, 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 just doing it on purpose. And she has my husband completely wrapped around her fingers. She does no wrong until she does. And then it's so funny because I used to get mad at him and tell him, you don't spank her, you don't ever discipline her. It's not fair for me to always be the bad parent. So he started disciplining her and spanking her. And now I'm like, whoa, 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 that's my baby. And he's like, would you make up your mind? No, I will not. I want you to do it, but I want you to do it like I would. So funny. So let's get back to diamond painting things. In my single placer, I have, let me get it. Patty Wax Super Sticky. It's in here. I have some regular Patty Wax in here because it smells good. But super sticky. As you can see, I just scoop it up, press it down, and then I take the rest off. There is some wax on my drills, but it don't bother me. I'll be real, y'all. I've done probably, now granted, I've only done one Diamond Art Club, and this is my first Craftibly. All the rest have been Amazon. But I think I've done 10 or so kits completed. And I ain't hung one up yet, so I'm probably not going to get around. I might one day, but not yet. Anyways, in my single placer, I have Patty Wax Super Sticky. In my multi-placers, I use Randa's Crafty Corner Scented Putty. It's amazing. But I love normal Patty Wax too. I go back and forth. Sometimes I use that. It's just what I'm in the mood for. If I have to change out more than one pin, I generally will switch what I have in them. Like if I were to change a bunch right now, I'd put the Patty Wax in there. I like it all, honestly, which is what's so bad. Because, y'all, I thought fountain pens were expensive. And I ain't gonna lie, I do have some expensive fountain pens. Why can I not get that? There we go. But in this hobby, everything I've tried, I like. I've not tried anything where I'm like, nope. So I just want to keep buying it all. And my husband, like I said, currently not working, which means right now our household has no income. He's like, Taylor, quit spending. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Let me get another order in before we start that no spend. I can't help it. It's collecting all the supplies is just as fun as the diamond paintings. Which collecting diamond paintings kits to do is part of the fun as well, huh? Like I said, I went to my sister-in-law's for Thanksgiving, and it was a couple days after Thanksgiving. It wasn't even on Thanksgiving. And I went the next day. I think we went to her house Friday after Thanksgiving. And then I went to my dad's house the next day. And I got my brother and I was like, let's go to Hobby Lobby. I want to see if I can get a couple of diamond paintings. And we did. And of course, I bought 2, which I should point out, I still have one of those that I haven't done. And then we get home and I open them. And I'm like, seriously? I open one of them and I'm like, oh no. This looks way too complicated for me. And my brother's like, yeah, good luck with all that, sis. I'm like, thanks. Super excited. So I just put them back in the box and I come home. Well, when I get home, it's just me. So I'm like, if I mess it up, it's fine. No big deal. But I didn't. I instantly fell in love. So I get on Amazon and I order who knows how many kits. I don't even know. But it was a bunch. which again, Amazon was not licensed. So, lesson learned. I should have listened all the YouTube videos say not to go out and buy, but I did, which I think just about everybody does. And so I started doing them. I ordered more, and then I don't really know what happened from there. I didn't place my first Diamond Art Club order until I just looked it up the other day, so that's how I know this. It was February 1st, so it really was just last month, y'all. It was not that long ago. Anyways, I'm Diamond now. It literally took 3 orders. And then I was like, what the heck? I already got enough points for a coupon. And it was a $50 coupon. I was like, dang, that's amazing. Let me place another order real quick. So I have several Diamond Art clips to do now. My stash is nowhere near what I've seen, but I'm okay with that. I will get there. I've done, I'll show you, the black and white horse one. It's so pretty. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I've bought several Diamond Art clips from Hobby Lobby, especially when they have that 40% off. It gets me every time. I'm like, oh, I think I need a new Diamond Art Club. My husband's like, no, you don't. I generally win that argument. He told me, at first he said I'd be over diamond painting by February. And so it was February, and I was like, I'm not over it. I still want to do it. He was like, whatever, Taylor. He's not trying to do it. And I got my mom doing one, but she started with a square, and my mom does not have the patience, honestly, to do it. But she'll do it when I always take mine over there. And my sister-in-law does one. She's not my sister-in-law yet. My brother would freak out if I said that. But she's not my sister-in-law yet, but she will be. And let's be real, at this point, she's family. My sister-in-law does it, and she takes hers over there. We go to my mom's just about usually Sunday, but every weekend just about. Sometimes Saturdays. Especially during football season, it's Sunday. We always do football Sunday over there, and we cook out and just have fun with family. It's nice. But she's doing a square, which let me go get this and I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Close that. Put my lid on that. Put my stopper in that. Otherwise, I'll spill drills everywhere. So this is the first one I ever did. It's one of those ones I got from Hobby Lobby that first time. This is the second one. Yet to actually do it. I will get them all done one day. So this is the one my mom's currently working on. I did it and finished it. And she'll finish hers one day. Like I said, she only works on hers when we're over there working on ours. So these have all been diamond dots. Oh, this one says Diamond Art. This one's diamond dots. I did this one for Christmas. It's also diamond art. This is diamond dots. I love it. But it's a partial. So was that sunflower. The first one I ever did. It was partial. Now I only do full drills because why not? This was my first diamond art club. Let me tell you. I'm in love with it. The canvas is amazing. The drills were amazing. There's no popping. There's stuff on it because I didn't seal them. You can take a toothbrush and run it over to get the stuff off. But wow. And you can also put washi tape or something around the border because it's sticky. And of course got it dirty, but like I said, I don't know that it'll get hung up, but y'all, Diamond Art Club is just where it's at. Now, I will say, Craftibly is in Fort Worth, which is about 30 or so minutes from me. And I am loving this kit as well. It's a soft canvas. It's got good drills. They just don't have the selection Diamond Art Club has. Which, it's nothing against them. They are licensed. They do only do licensed artwork. They have excellent customer service. But what I like about Craftibly is they have an actual storefront in Fort Worth. Like I said, it's only 30-35 minutes from me. So I went one day, and how are you gonna go to a diamond painting store, literally a diamond painting store? It's not even a craft store, it's a diamond painting store, and not buy something. So I bought 2 kits, this one and another one. And honestly, I only bought this one because it was on sale. And so I was like, yeah, fine. But I'm loving it. It's beautiful. And I'm doing it for the hashtag BellaArtsDP along. You have to do a kit that reminds you of somebody living or not even somebody, just something, and give them a reason, living or alive. And I chose this one because it reminds me of my grandma. That lady has a green thumb and can get anything to grow anywhere. She just moved here in October from San Antonio and wanted all her plants to come with her. I'm telling you, I'm someone who, when me and my husband first started dating, I told him, don't waste your money and buy me flowers. I'm not going to water them because even when I water them, I can't keep them alive. I don't know why, I just can't. So it's just funny how my grandma can keep anything alive and I can't keep. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, look, I do good to keep us and the kid alive and the dogs. I mean, seriously. That is a task in and of itself. I keep us alive. And y'all saw I just straight up skipped over where it was supposed to be. Don't ask for much more than us and the dogs. thought it was going to be really weird talking to my phone. But it's not. Here I am. Who knows how long. I don't know what type of videos. I might do some unboxings. Not really unboxings, I guess. But, well, with new orders I will. But all the kits I have, I've opened and taken the toolkits out of most of them. But we can open them and go through each kit that I own now. Obviously, they're all mine. I've paid for them all with my own money. So all my opinions will be my opinions. But we can go through that. I'll open new orders, do WIP and chats. It's pretty fun. I don't know how often I'll post, but as I think of stuff to say, I'll make a video. And we'll just see how it goes from there. So, I will try to link to my materials if I can figure that out. I will do that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm pretty much an open book. And I'm gonna end the video here because my throat is really starting to bother me from all the talking. But with any luck, I will see you in my next video. Thank you.